What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Des. I go by Desb. If you're new here, hello, and if you're not new here, welcome back. Today, I am finally back to YouTube after a very long hiatus. Sorry, was off getting married. Not my fault, right? But I'm glad to be back here, just kind of giving you guys an update on how the wedding went, some things that went great, a few things that went wrong, and also what my goals are post-wedding. So if you're interested in a little chit chat with me, make sure you keep watching. And if you guys haven't already, make sure that you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and click the little bell so you never miss a video from me. Without further ado, let's get into the small get ready with me. And again, this is a disclaimer to tell you, I am not a makeup artist, I'm not a guru, so please do not drag my routine, okay? I'm trying. Let's get into it. I am going to be, of course, putting my hair back, but I am just gonna give a quick shout out to my friends at Graham's Bands. This is an Etsy company, and they make the cutest little headbands, just her and her Gma, and they go hard and they create these cute headbands. I'm obsessed. I have like kind of a cone head, so wearing headbands is kind of hard for me because I don't feel cute, but there we are with that. So I'm just gonna throw my hair back with this super cute print too, and I felt like it matched my shirt. Okay, now my hair is staticky. I just want to point out I did put primer on. I used my Tula primer as always, which I'll throw up on the screen. Code DESB always saves you cash moolah there, 20% off. But this is the first time I'm wearing this shirt since Wyatt and I got engaged, and it was almost like kind of nostalgic for me, but I have this weird attachment now where I can't sell this shirt or the jeans that I wore, and I don't know if that's weird or if that's common. Let me know below if you have any like attachments to stuff like that.
I'm back.
It's almost weird for me to be filming right now because I almost just like don't even know what I should be saying. Like, I feel like I've been gone for so long, I like forgot how to YouTube. I don't know if that makes sense. That's how I'm feeling. It's good to be back, good to be talking again, especially because I have no one to talk to in Florida besides Wyatt, because I still don't have a lot of friends here. But the people that I do have here, I've talked to and we've met back up since I've been home, so that's nice. Trying to get out of my shell, but also trying to still accomplish work stuff. I feel like my foundation looks really bad from right here. I promise you guys it's not that bad in real life, but I think that the ring light is making it look a little bit worse and whited out. Just like, please don't drag me for this because I'm aware I need some new foundation, but to be honest, I do not wear makeup enough to care or color match, because every time I wear makeup it seems to end up being like a different season, and then I just don't need what I just bought. I am now married. Let me tell you guys, the wedding was phenomenal. I have been experiencing a little bit of post-wedding blues, which if you are someone who is married, you probably know exactly what I'm saying. It's like this time in your life where you're supposed to be so happy, so full of bliss, and
you're just like sad.
Because the best day of my life and like one of the biggest things as a woman that you just like look forward to since you're a little girl kind of is just gone. And it's kind of like any type of, you know, hype for an event or a thing you have to come. When it's over, you're just like, do I do it again? So Wyatt and I are definitely already gonna renew our vows in a few years, but it was seriously the best day ever. I cannot even elaborate on how perfect everything went. It was just well ran. My wedding coordinator, she just like kicked ass, was able to put everything together for me and just crush it and make it all just flow, and it was great. One thing I am so glad I spent the money on is a videographer. This is definitely the biggest takeaway and thing I would suggest to everyone. You don't want to miss out on a videographer. And photography, photos, they can be hung from walls, but you can't push play on a photo. So I would definitely suggest to look into videography, even if it's someone who maybe they're just starting out and they just wanna try it out, and so they give you a lower rate. Or maybe it's your cousin who really likes to film stuff and wants to help you out. Do something, because I think having it on video is definitely going to help me relive such a special day and be able to see it over and over again versus not have anything and then be like extra sad. I don't know. I'm really excited to get that back. And I think that, like I said, it'll help me just feel a lot more at ease and be able to like relive the day, see everything from a different angle and be able to really respond to it, because when you are the bride, you're only focusing on like bridal duties. It's not like you really got to see like everyone dancing and everyone doing this and that and using the photo booth and all of that. So I'm excited to see like small details that I didn't really get to see on the wedding day. I will say one of the biggest things I was worried about with the wedding was like saying hi to everyone, but also being present, if that makes sense. And I will say that I was able to really execute that super well. Luckily for Wyatt and I, we had a sit down dinner. So everyone was seated and they were served at their table, which really helped with the element of not just organization, but also when we were done with our food, we were all in one area. Everyone knew where everyone was. Everyone knew where everyone should be. We were able to get up, walk around, say hello, say our, you know, thank yous for coming. And we only did that with like the nearest tables to us. So we sat the most important people obviously closer to us, to where we wanted to make sure we got to them, said hi, and most of the other people that really wanted to, you know, say hello and whatnot came up to us during the wedding. That was beautiful. And if you guys are interested in a more in-depth wedding review slash tips or whatever, definitely let me know. Ugh. Definitely let me know below so that I can give you guys a little bit more of maybe an idea or help in that department. But really, it was just the most perfect day ever, and I can't wait to show you guys my wedding video, because it's almost like you guys will be able to like relive it with me and also, you know, like kind of be a part of it, if that makes sense. Like I said, wedding blues have been hitting me hard, but every day has gotten a little bit better. I've gotten back into routine day to day, slowly but surely, getting back into it, getting back to the
Grind.
and feeling a little bit better. As you guys know, we did honeymoon in Thailand, and that was super duper great, but let me tell you, it was also very tough. If anyone is looking to go to Thailand for a honeymoon, or really anywhere like in Asia or so far across the other side of the world that, you know, you have that like 10, 11, 12, 13 hour difference, I would highly suggest not to do it for a honeymoon. And now hear me out with this, because it was the best experience of our life. Don't get me wrong, like we were in bliss. We were just so happy to be there. We were just having a blast and able to really like have fun together. But it was such a huge time change that we were so tired. We were just struggling, and it was hard to be as romantic as you would want to be on a honeymoon, because you were so freaking tired, and it was insane. That's definitely something to keep in mind, along with just the language barrier. Yes, they speak English a little bit over there, but it's nothing like going to Mexico or like just going to, you know, somewhere else that's very modernized and very Americanized. It's super poverty stricken over there. In certain areas, it also is very dirty, but just something to like also keep in mind is that it is super hard to maintain like communication over there. We did book with a travel agency. It was called Exotic Voyages. They did a great job taking care of us, but to be honest, like I don't think I would feel comfortable going over there without a plan, or you know what I mean, things like thought about before. I think that'd be kind of sketch, and I mean, I just wouldn't trust myself, to be honest. So other than that, the honeymoon was amazing. One thing that happened on my honeymoon is, well, the day of my wedding, I got an email and a message from my band manufacturer, so the people that do my fitness bands, and they said I needed to contact FedEx because my bands got seized at customs. So this can just happen like a routine check. Something might have not gone right, like maybe something wasn't descripted right or whatever it might be. Just causes like a little bit of issue and something that like we need to clear up. I followed everything that they said, and again, this is September 21st. Followed everything they told me to do. FedEx then wouldn't accept my paper that I sent back. So they said that it like wasn't filled out all the way or whatever. At this point, we're about, you know, 12 hours difference from China, where they get manufactured, and then where I'm at here, obviously in the US. And then that next day, Wyatt and I went directly to Thailand. So we were kind of like MIA for about a 24-hour span while we're traveling. So by the time I get these additional messages from my manufacturer, it's now like the 22nd or the 23rd. I contact FedEx. I'm literally on my honeymoon calling FedEx, trying to get my package cleared through customs. Then all of a sudden, I finally get a hold of who I needed to, and they tell me that basically
It's too bad.
it's out of their hands now. I'm screwed, and my bands are now being sent back to Shanghai. So, contacted my manufacturer, and I'm like, listen, how did I not know about this? Like, what's going on? Well, they gave them the wrong contact information. Like, they did not give them my right phone number. They tried to call me like 3 times, FedEx did, and I didn't get any information or any call because it wasn't my number, right? I tell the manufacturer that, I'm like, dude, I've never given you my phone number. I never gave them my phone number before. I'm like, I don't know where you pulled this phone number out from, but I never did this, you know, whatever. So then I'm in this argument, this battle with my band manufacturer, file a dispute, basically getting like a little bit of legal action involved, because now I'm losing a ton of money from what I already paid for them to send them. I'm not receiving my goods, AKA all the bands, and now they were trying to charge me an extra X amount of thousands of dollars to send them back to me when I already paid them X amount of thousands of dollars to get them to me. So I filed all of this anyway. So I just got the news today that the legal team decided that my manufacturer was in the right, in that the issue of there being not the correct phone number isn't the root cause of why the package wasn't cleared.
Oh no!
I'm like, what? So they said that having the incorrect phone number isn't the actual problem of why I couldn't contact FedEx. I would have been called and known that there was an issue. I would have dealt with it right away, but instead I didn't hear anything until the 21st from my actual shipper. And just regardless, it was the craziest week with just my wedding, and then, you know, my shipper is contacting me. I'm in the middle of literally getting my hair and makeup done for my wedding, on my wedding day, trying to contact FedEx, trying to print out all of these forms for FedEx, trying to submit these forms to FedEx, scan them over, and then to be told that they're not right, and then I get screwed saying that it was my fault. Basically, over my honeymoon, I tried to make all of these calls, literally spent so much money while I was in Thailand because I didn't have an international plan, and I had to call FedEx all of these times just to be told that my package got sent back, and now I lost all the money from them. Now I don't have my bands to give. I don't have them to sell. I won't have them to sell. I already contacted a new manufacturer. Hopefully we'll be getting some samples soon because I'm not here to bust out shit quality just to get them fast, you know? If I don't have bands until January, then I don't have bands until January, and I'm gonna have to wait until that is over. But it just really sucks because I had this whole plan of, you know, the bands being back here by the time I got back home, and now they're not here, and
I'm screwed.
That's what happened on my honeymoon. Not that it was anything, like I said, super dramatic or insane, but for me, it really was because I was super looking forward to this print of bands. I was really looking forward to giving you guys these bands, and I finally ordered singles, so like you could have bought the pack of 3 or just the large printed band. Like I made it so much better this time just to find out that I can't get it. Other than that, the honeymoon was a dream, but for those of you guys that have been asking, that is what happened, and I tried to heal it on the back end. Like, I really tried to negotiate with my manufacturer, like, I'll do this, like, can we both just agree? This was poor communication, all of that, and it was just the worst experience ever. It was messed up. It was a messed up situation. I know that it's gonna be better the next time I get them, and also will give me time to kind of sink back into this routine that I have right now, post-wedding, and just really figure out like what the fuck is going on. now that the wedding is over, it was definitely interesting being over in Thailand / being home for so long. I did not track a thing. So if you guys followed my shred to the wedding, I was shredding for about 14 to 16 weeks. Nothing too intense, but I was aiming towards weight loss. I got down, you know, about 10, 12 pounds. I felt great. Like, it was still very comfortable. It was a good amount of lean, but also just, I felt great on my wedding day. After the honeymoon though, I did obviously indulge. Like, we had so much fun. I've not weighed myself, but I guarantee you I gained like 7 pounds. Yeah, probably about 7 to 8 pounds to be very honest. And I'm not really surprised. I just filled out, and a lot of it is still being held on from just water, getting back in routine. So I'm not super worried about it. But now that I'm post-wedding, my goals obviously are just to maintain the body that I'm at. I do want to lose maybe like 2 to 3 pounds just to get back to like where I was, because it was super easily maintainable. But after so many days in a surplus, you will gain fat. I was eating, say, like 4,000, 5,000 calories a day or whatever, not burning a ton, but over time that's gonna equal fat gain. So I just want to get back to where like I was comfortably, and then from there obviously just maintain honestly through the end of the year, especially with it being holiday season and so many things coming up. I'm not looking to be in any sort of restrictive cut or restrictive dieting lifestyle. I am coaching myself now. Like, I don't have a coach anymore. This is my first time in fitness being all by myself, and it doesn't sound as like crazy as it is, but it's crazy to me because I'm finally just in this stage of calling the shots for me. You know, what do I want? Do I want a free meal this weekend? Because who the hell cares if I do? You know, do I want to do this? Do I feel like doing cardio today? Do I want to do cardio? I don't have like these directions to follow. So I'm really excited to just sink into my own journey for the first time and really tap into what I want out of it. Outside of that, honestly, it's just been a dream being married. Wyatt and I's relationship has evolved and changed drastically. It is nothing to prepare you for the change of the emotional side of becoming a wife and getting married. It's just different, dude. It's so different. We're just like enjoying it and both just pushing each other to get through these challenging times that we're going through in the background. Everything with us is great, but there's just stuff that we have to deal with behind closed doors that we don't always need to be so open and vulnerable about. So if you guys could just send your prayers and your blessings and just good energy to us as we continue to face these small battles together as husband and wife, but also just press through individually and continue to grow from them.
That's how life has been lately.
I feel like this video kind of sucked, so sorry. It's almost like I feel rusty, like I feel weird coming back on here. So I just wanted to get up some content, just tell you guys hi, that I'm still very much alive and well, just getting back into routine. I don't know when my next upload will be. I do want to still upload once a week, but honestly it's kind of a lot, and I feel like in order to keep pushing out content that I really love and that I'm working on for like an extended period of time, I think that maybe a goal of just 2 uploads a month would be really good for me so that I can pour my heart into those 2 edits each month. But we'll see, because I like doing little just fun videos randomly weekly, so maybe some weeks will be better, some weeks won't. I literally don't know. There's quite a few things just coming up in my business and DBFT fitness Instagram, so make sure that you guys are following that. Also that you're a part of my email list. These are going to be huge opportunities for programs, free stuff, coupons, specials, upcoming announcements, things that are happening that I haven't told you guys yet, and everything like that. So I hope that you guys have a great week ahead of you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting me and encouraging me more than you guys know. Again, glad to be back, and I hope that you guys can get, you know, a little bit out of this video, just kind of understand where I've been the past few weeks and hopefully where I'm going. Make sure that you comment below if you have any requests for upcoming videos. The more that you guys give me feedback, the more I can help you. So hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.